What is going on, everyone? It is Thursday, September 14th, and today is opening day of Cedar Point Halloweekends.
If you couldn't tell by those flags right there, those are Halloweekendy flags.
Are those Halloweekendy flags?
They are.
They're pumpkin-y colors and stuff like that. We did a whole video all about everything that was new coming up to Halloweekends this year, like a new haunt and new scare zones and stuff like that. But now we're gonna show everything. So stay tuned in this entire video to see everything new at Cedar Point Halloweekends. Got some Halloweekends con candy for all the people that don't have enough sugar in their life. We are in for early entry, and early entry is the same as just the regular time of year. Just because it's Halloweekends, nothing changes with early entry. It's still 1 hour early before the park actually opens, and all the same rides are still open.
Gatekeeper,
so you have
Wild Mouse, Millennium are the three coasters open for early entry, and then a bunch of the rides on the boardwalk.
So we are heading over, I guess, to what, Gatekeeper?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, not the boardwalk. My mistake. It is the Bone Walk.
The Bone Walk. Look at this.
I was wrong.
Early entry Gatekeeper has been excellent all year. It's been pretty much a walk-on. And Thursdays for Halloweekends doesn't seem to be any different. Now, in case you're wondering, a little tip. Thursdays do seem to be the best day to come to Halloweekends. It's only open, the regular hours are 6 to midnight every Thursday. So they're not open during the day, but a lot of the rides seem to be like dead.
Absolutely.
Like at least in the few years that they've been doing the Thursday nights for Halloweekends, it's been absolutely dead. So let's see, what road do we want to do? Let's do back. What a way to start the day. We got three re-rides on Gatekeeper.
That's more than one, and that's more than two.
So that's a plural of re-rides.
It is.
And we saw Millennium cresting the hill. I didn't see if people were on it or not, but I assume it's up and running. So we're gonna head over and get some Millennium early entry. When you see Wild Mouse, it's a complete walk-on. Yeah, it's really cool how this section's now called the Bone Walk. Nothing too extra decorated. A couple skeletons on some of the ride signs.
Some signs that say Bone Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all looks nice.
But absolute walk-on for Wild Mouse, so that's always good. That's why we detoured there on our way back to Millennium. And back by Gatekeeper, we didn't show it yet, but that's where Midnight is going to be, where Hext used to be, and now Midnight is now.
Skeletons.
Yeah, these are the skeletons, people.
Pavilion.
The old Grand Pavilion right there. And then there's some things that are closed on Thursdays and Fridays. So Gemini, Corkscrew, and then what, Planet Snoopy or Camp Snoopy?
Camp Snoopy.
Camp Snoopy. So this is Planet Snoopy, so this will be open. So there's still two kids areas that will be open on Thursdays and Fridays for Halloweekends. The one, Camp Snoopy, that's back kind of by Top Thrill Dragster and Gemini and that's...
Midway is turning into Clowns, which is a new themed area, a new haunted themed area for this year, so we'll check that out later.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to check out everything that's new and show it to all of you guys.
Okay, forget everything. This is the craziest thing. Snoopy's gone.
Haunting of Erie Estate. Now they have the van, so this is now, last year it changed its theme a little bit. Now they do the Sandusky Paranormal Society, so you go in and do like a ghost hunt or something like that. It was pretty interesting when we did it last year.
Yeah, it was good.
So we are gonna do with the new Nightmare haunt at some point tonight, and we're gonna do a complete review of it for members only. That's gonna be a members only video, a complete review of the new Midnight haunt here at Cedar Point. And we got a couple things that have a new home. This fun guy that comes alive and talks to everyone.
This guy was always
whenever it turns nighttime.
Yeah, he was always over there, and now he's here.
Yeah, he was over in that area in years past. So that's not the only thing that moved. The Ride Graveyard, the Ride Cemetery, now moved from the front of the park back here, back by the corkscrews.
And it's a lot smaller. Like there's Mean Street and a Mean Street car.
Yeah, it's tiny now.
Vertigo. There's a skyride that fell down.
I mean, actually, it's probably about the same amount of stuff, but just spread out over a lot of smaller areas, so it looks smaller.
Wildcat, Wicked Wheel, Demon Drop, Wicked Twisters over there.
And you have a crane right there for Top Thrill 2 construction. We'll get back and show some better views of that.
And there's some food trucks. It's bagels and more.
Bagels and more. We have a bad story about bagels and more.
That's a completely different one.
Oh, okay.
Not them.
What? A different bagel spot. We just wanted bagels and peanut butter, and they didn't have it.
And that was not them.
And that wasn't that one. So we like that bagel place. And they have the stage all ready to go.
You guys the videos.
Oh, thanks a lot. We appreciate it. The stage is all ready to go for all the shows. Now, Thursdays do not have any shows. So we will not be seeing anything tonight.
What are the shows? Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, I think.
Okay.
I don't think Sunday. And one thing, in years past, they had those storage containers with like bands that would play up above, like on top. And they had two. They had one over here. But now there's just...
used for clowns.
Now there's just food trucks.
Now they're like used for clowns, I think. Well, they have like stuff like that for clowns, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well, we'll see when we get over in that area. But yeah, little changes along the way.
And those giant cranes.
People,
150 feet.
People will be riding Iron Dragon to get good views of the crane and all the Top Thrill 2 stuff going on. What? What?
Look.
What?
Look. Look.
What am I looking at?
Look at that.
What?
Look.
Oh, there's track.
Look.
There's track.
Whoa.
Look at that. There's track along going up to the top hat.
Spike.
Oh, the spike. Yeah, whatever. Look at this station.
Top Thrill 2 pit stop, new episode. There's the track that we saw.
It is now live for people that want to see it.
Spike track.
That's what we just saw.
The spike is taking shape. How tall will it be by the end of Halloweekends? Comment down below. What do you think?
In Millennium Station, we just got a front row ride, and the very nice workers over there just let us through the gate. There's a gate that cuts through from the unload station to the pathway coming in, and they let us cut. They always let us do that for early entry, but never during this time. And now, finally, they let us through, not during early entry. So, kudos to the Millennium crew.
This stuff is new.
Yeah, I know. There's never been anything like this before. Right over here by Millennium's exit. Look, all these people are using that exit. We always cut through.
That's our exit.
And that's our exit. We cuts through because it gets you closer to the back of the park instead of walking all the way up by the photo booth for Millennium. And usually we're like the only ones.
Let me get some footage.
Well, you get some footage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Millennium back, second to back in front row. Excellent airtime. That thing was hauling in the back row today.
Yeah, the back row gives you airtime. Front row, not so much. But
I think it gets pretty good airtime. But here we are.
Either way.
But here we are entering the old banished area. So here is the entrance that used to be banished, but
there is stuff. We'll see. We'll figure it out because we don't know if there's going to be something here or not. Banished.
There's no such thing as banished anymore.
So, and there's no such thing as person jumping out right here because there wasn't a fence there. All right. like there's some gravestones, which were not here before. So will there be actors and stuff back here?
And fog machines still. They have the fog machines right there. So,
but will there if there is no anything back here, then I don't like Cedar Point and I'm never coming back.
I don't know if there's going to be really many actors anymore back here, because they were having a hard time the past couple of years finding enough actors for this entire area, because this is a pretty large area.
And this is the best part. Just make this the only outdoor
I know,
zone
yeah.
then.
And then put everyone here, yeah.
I'd rather have it just this than not have this.
Then Tombstone territory and
Tombstone territory
and everything
good,
else.
But this is the best one.
Yeah.
By far, the main one.
So we'll find out at 8 o'clock tonight is when all the outdoor scare zones open up. And that's true for every day that the outdoor scare zones are open, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday, they close at 8 o'clock, so no outdoor scare zones are available on that day. Here you have Blood on the Bayou,
And
which
it says
into the fog. Yeah, that's new.
that is new. It did not say that before. So that's very interesting.
And over here, very, very scary, Churro has a new half brother, I hear. So there's a new baby on board.
The new
So let's see if the new baby is around. There's Churro. Churro's getting older though.
yeah.
But where's the new baby? New baby, where are you? Freak show all ready to go for this evening. One of the longest lines in the park, so all the indoor haunts before about a half an hour before they open, this one will start to get a line pretty long waiting to get in. So if you want to ride that and don't want to wait in a really long line, we suggest getting in line early. And speaking of getting in line, I think we're going to go get in line for Maverick?
And I just saw cupcakes that were being advertised for $8 each.
$8 cupcakes. That sounds about right. And one thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to Steel Vengeance and see if the lockers are fixed yet.
They've been broken
because
for
the free lockers for Steel Vengeance have been down for quite some time. Look at this queue for Maverick. Yeah. Completely empty. That is crazy. Heading back towards Steel Vengeance. The lockers I hear are not open. And I was just telling that kid right there.
Who?
Him. On the way here, I said that if the lockers, the free lockers I'm talking about, are not fixed at Steel Vengeance by today, then they probably will not be fixed for the rest of the year.
I'm watching guys the other day.
Oh, thank you. Got someone.
Let's see if these lockers are working or not.
We had someone that watches the channel come up and say hello. Lockers, yes. Lockers, no.
Lockers, yes.
Lockers are working?
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Okay. Woohoo. Nice. Lockers are working.
Steel Vengeance is no longer an upcharge attraction.
Nope. Free lockers are indeed working, and you know, it looks like a lot of the screens are working when they didn't in the past. Even before they all stopped working when the flood happened, a lot of the screens, instead of saying tap here to begin, it'll just like keep flashing like a locker number. So a lot of the screens did that for quite a while. So it looks like they got all of them fixed, which is a good thing. We've ridden Steel Vengeance numerous times, countless times throughout the years.
Many.
And we've seen many things happen on Steel Vengeance. We've seen the ride go down for numerous reasons. We've seen tons of things, everything that you can imagine. But we managed to see something brand new today.
Yeah, we haven't seen it
on that ride, Steel Vent. Yeah, never.
Coaster.
Any roller coaster all over the country that we've been at. We saw a roller coaster shut down because someone dropped their dentures on the ride. Someone was getting on the ride
And they dropped it below the train.
and it fell. Yeah, it fell onto the track below the train. They had to cycle through some. They had to cycle through some of the trains and get the dentures, teeth, whatever out.
It did take what, 15 extra minutes?
It took a little while, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was no fun whatsoever. But so there's a first. There's a good story for us to tell you guys on Steel Vengeance. That's now known as the denture ride to us.
And it is running trimless. It's running trimless tonight.
Oh yeah, it's running great.
Amazing.
It is getting darker. It is about 7:40. He's jumping up and touching stuff. It's about 7:40, so that means that we're about 20 minutes away from all the, oh look, there's a bunch of the actors, a bunch of the scare actors walking back, getting ready to come out, because this is one of the scare zones right here. This is Tombstone territory all through here. And we are going to get over to the Gemini Midway for the first time today and see the whole area that's going to be the new Clowns death metal tour. Guys zooming along right there. Woo, there you go.
Be through existence. If not, you will be lost in the darkness forever.
We are entering the Clowns death metal area. So it's almost 8 o'clock. There's 5 minutes until the outdoor haunt area is supposed to open up and get filled up with creepy, crawly clowns. I gotta say, I'm a little tired of the clown thing. I think that's a little played out. What do you think?
Because in general?
Just in general, you know, like
horror.
Horror and haunts.
Some people have a phobia of clowns. So
Yeah, I get it, but I don't know.
It's good if you have a clown phobia, which is very common.
So here, what do we got? We got the tour dates. So they're going to Derry, Maine. Clowns belong in Derry, Maine. Jerusalem's Lot, Maine. Salem, Maine, or Massachusetts. And then Sandusky, Ohio. That looks like their last stop.
And Haddonfield.
That was supposed to be Haddonfield, but that's crossed out.
I think they already did it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they already did it. Yeah, they already did it.
So the clowns should be out. Those are all the tour dates. Yeah, I'm assuming this area gets filled up. And this area isn't like over across in the Frontier Trail. That's just so much better. It's like it's wooded, it's enclosed.
Yeah, this is like a very, especially over there by like Pipe Stream and Monster and all that, it's very bright, and that's like the purpose. And so it's not really a spot. I mean, the whole clown death metal tour thing kind of goes with lights and stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I still like Banish.
And they got fry shops and stuff. It's just not the same. I think that this is a swing and a miss.
We'll see how good it is.
They got a stage set up, so there's going to be.
Well, they are a death metal band. So
okay, so.
I would hope that they're playing music.
Okay, now is this going to be an actual scare zone, or is it a band that's going to be playing? I'm a little.
Both is what I took.
Okay. Well, we got a few more minutes till we find out exactly what all this is about.
Camp Spooky is closed.
Camp Spooky closed down on Thursdays and Fridays, I think. Camp Snoopy is only closed on Thursdays, not on Fridays. All right, it just turned 8 o'clock, and now we're just about to walk that way and maybe do Pipe Scream or something, and now we hear stuff coming over the speaker. Those lights turned off? Okay. It's very quiet. It's very subtle, though. Like, it's not like... It's like if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't hear it, really. So now we are exiting this clown area, but we're getting up here to Top Thrill 2, where they've done a lot more painting.
The elephant in the room.
A lot more gray, more white on the track. A little bit, you said you saw some of the red?
Yeah, there's some of the new red being painted at the top, like on the drop side.
Okay.
And we'll go over and see all the track and supports and stuff, because very excited to see that up close and personal. Up close and personal with some cranes and some track. A lot of people heading back this way, heading towards the scare zones. We'll see how many of the staters and like all the LSM staters have been. See how many have been added. Let's count staters. Yeah. Up near the front of the park, there's no real scare areas. That's if you have like a small kid and you come to Halloweekends at night, stay up to the front. Yeah. If you don't want them to. Or you can wear a Nobu necklace. They do. They sell Nobu necklaces. They light up. And then if you are in an outdoor scare zone, the monsters will not come up and try to scare you. You can't go into a indoor haunt or indoor maze, as they call them. Because you're going through that. I mean, you can go in, but they won't listen to your Nobu. Yeah, they're not. Your Nobu is not valid. Is no valid. So there's a large crane that's yet to be set up over here along the launch track, and then over here, over here is the big crane. There's two, or are they just connected? I don't know if they're... I think they're connected. Yeah, I think they are. Well, like they're connected up. Yeah. So this is what is building. Like, look at the track. Track going up. Support. That is so cool. I can't wait to ride it. It's going to be amazing. Oh.
I just thought you were being as big as I was.
That is massive. We're gonna see a decent amount of spike construction go on throughout Halloweekends. But what I am glad about, we were wrong. We predicted Iron Dragon would have to close for the spike construction, but it's not closing. It is open, so that is something good. I'm glad we were wrong about that.
I think it's a trick or treater. Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, it
I almost overslept. I don't want to miss the one.
Heading over to the new Midnight Haunt so we could check that out. We're expecting a long line because we just passed Erie Estates and that looked like a pretty long line.
Yeah, so
The
haunted houses, even though it's dead here today, haunted houses, haunts, whatever you call them, they get long lines.
Yeah, even on a dead day, because a lot of the people are coming here just specifically for the haunts. And so you almost have to prioritize one or the other. Rides or haunts. So you can obviously do both and whatever, but we came and we did Gatekeeper 3 times. We did Millennium, Mild Mouse, Steel Vengeance, Maverick. I mean, we've done a bunch of rides.
Over and over again.
Yeah, over and over. So, and now it's after 8 o'clock. It's 8:15. And now the haunts all are getting long lines. So we're expecting a little bit of a long line, but we're willing to wait because it's a brand new one.
New house, and we'll see how it is.
And we love haunted houses. And like we said earlier, we will be doing a full review of the new Nightmare Haunt here at Cedar Point on our members only page. So if you don't know how to become a member, you go down in the description and there's a link to a channel membership page and you become like one of these wonderful people, some of who we run into at the park. And it's so great running into people and meeting people that are members and subscribers, all that. But that will be a members only video, a complete review of the new Midnight Haunt. So if you want that, you have to go down and join our channel membership page. Back here by Gatekeeper, the old Hext, and now Midnight. We're gonna get in here and see what kind of line we got. Looks like kind of a long line.
Right here.
So it was 8:19 when we got into line. So we're gonna see exactly how long this line is.
Off brand name, and I'm like, and I haven't gotten the best.
All right, so a little word of advice to you guys. If you guys come to one of these haunts, don't come right away. Don't come right after 8 o'clock because that is when everybody is coming. And the line was
Wait a
really
little bit
long.
from at least what it's like right now.
Wait until about 9 o'clock.
Has died down.
I mean, there's still a line.
But we were all of this. We were waiting it.
Yeah.
And it took a long time.
Yeah, we waited a lot longer than anyone walking into the queue right now are gonna wait. So make sure you give it a little bit of time before you bother coming to one of the haunts. We just did Midnight. We did a review of it for the channel members, and so if you want to see a review of the house, go join our channel membership. You get to check that out. We are leaving the park.
We are?
Well, we're out of
We
here.
still have more stuff to do. Why are we leaving?
Because we're hungry. We're gonna go out to the car and eat a little bit.
And I need to sit down because I'm tired.
Yeah, we're tired. The amount of bugs. I mean, normally when you come to Cedar Point, you're right on the lake, there's gonna be bugs.
It's known for bugs. This is the buggiest I've ever seen, not only Cedar Point, but anything in my entire life.
There's never been more bugs anywhere.
Everywhere I look,
Like, there's gonna be a bug convention and there'll be less bugs.
I just look ahead, bugs, boom, 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 bugs flying at me.
Everywhere. They, like, some got in my ear, like, and you hear them buzzing around and they were like in my ear.
But they're everywhere. This is the buggiest I've ever seen anything in my life.
Like, of course, now that I'm like showing, it doesn't look that bad now that I'm like showing stuff.
on camera. But believe me, that wall right there, there's like 100,000.
But anyway, enough about bugs.
No, I'm a bug.
We
I'm a bug.
we are in the park again. Obviously, we went out to the car to eat a little, and we still got some more stuff to do. We got to walk through the old banished area and see exactly what that looks like now. We got to walk back to the clowns, the death metal.
We walked through it right before it started, so we didn't actually see any of it happen yet.
Yeah, we got stuff to do, stuff to see, stuff to show you guys right there.
So buckle
So
up.
make sure you stay tuned. Yes, buckle up.
because it's just starting.
This whole area through the Kitty Kingdom area has a bunch of tents, and these are open on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays during the day. This is where all the kids get to go trick-or-treating. So this is the area that you want to go if you got the little ones. Except it's not open on Thursdays because Thursdays doesn't open until later in the day, so they don't bother opening it up. But like we said, Friday, Saturdays, Sundays are the days for all the, oh, we got people running in front of us, ruining our shots. Horrible people.
Had to because we just talked about it.
Oh my God. We're telling everyone about all the kids stuff. Like they got the trick-or-treating and they got all that stuff for the kiddies during the day. We found out, I don't remember if we mentioned earlier in the video, so I'll mention it right now. They have at, I think around like 7:30 or so, on most nights they have a thing called the Scaremony. And that's where they have like a whole presentation on stage, that stage right there. And then they have monsters come out and like run through the crowd. That does not go on Thursday nights. Not Thursday and then not Sunday, because there's no outdoor haunts or anything like that on Sundays. So Fridays and Saturdays, I think it's around 7:30. It could be a little bit later than that, but I don't think any earlier. But something around that time on this stage, the Scaremonies, and we did it last year and it was a lot of fun. So definitely something to check out, and something that we will definitely check out when we come on a Friday or Saturday later this year. Back here on Iron Dragon, you get great views of some spike action going on. But everything, look at this, complete walk-ups. Complete walk-ups, everybody. What a beautiful night here. Except for the bugs. Bugs are the only bad thing. Walking around a park sure does make you thirsty. Let me get some water right here. Oh wait, never mind. Millennium at night during Halloweekends just hits a little differently.
Millennium better than Orion. I don't want to hear anything else.
You don't want to hear anything else?
Best
Okay.
Giga in Ohio.
Well, no one else talked to
Best
him.
Giga, it doesn't matter. Best
Anymore.
Giga in Ohio.
So we are walking back to the area that was formerly known as Banished, and we're gonna finally see exactly what is going on in this area. Are there scare actors?
Millennium's like,
Is there fog?
there is fog, and I saw that.
Yeah, there are fog machines, so we know.
Millennium. And Slaughterhouse had a very short line, which we saw in Millennium, which is crazy.
Yeah, Millennium, you get to see all sorts of, you get to see like everything from Millennium. It's like a tour of the park.
It pretty much is.
All right, we are in the Banished area, and I hear fog, smoke machine going.
Where are all the spooky people?
Yeah, it's going to be a shell of its former self. No scare actors anymore. Banished is no more.
Banished has been
They got that guy there. He's the only one left.
Banished has been banished from Cedar Point.
Oh, there's a scare actor right there. So we got someone. There we go. We were hoping that someone would be through here. So if this is their first time seeing anything like in the banished area, then we'll explain a little bit. Explain, Lucy. This used to be pitch dark.
Yeah.
There were no lights through here.
You were bumping into people everywhere. It was pitch dark.
And there were just like fog everywhere. You really couldn't see much of anything.
Fog every inch.
So it's a very toned down version
There are some spooky people.
of what it used to be.
There are some spooky people.
Yeah.
But like 3. There's like 3 spooky people, which I guess is better than nothing. We'll see what it's like on Saturday. Because like Banished in the past was like a lot less people, but it wasn't like that few.
Yeah. Do we want to go do Slaughterhouse or just kind of make our way around and go check out the clowns area?
Yeah, let's do Slaughterhouse. Well, yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Doing it.
Do it.
Oh yeah, this is barely a line. We've waited we've waited in over half these switchbacks before, but one thing to be wary of when you come back here.
Tripping hazards over
Yeah,
here.
there's all sorts of tripping hazards.
So many people.
Like right there?
Like,
Boom, and they eat some cement. Slaughterhouse is complete. We've done that one before. It's not bad. They used to have people with chainsaws at the exits.
last year it was like on and off there.
Yeah. I don't know where the chainsaw people went, but they would hide outside the exit and then chase people. But no chainsaws right now. Where are the chainsaws? And another thing that we forgot to mention, in that little shed building right there, last year, Thursday nights only, they did a thing called Scarioke. And Scarioke is no more. It was 1 year and now it's gone. I kind of figured it was going to be gone this year because they cut so much entertainment budget out.
It's just like karaoke, you sing like thrillers.
You got to choose different. Yeah, you got to choose different. I did Time Warp. Let's do the Time Warp again. That's what I did last year when I did Scarioke. That's one dead queue right there. It's themed to Halloweekends because it's dead. Maverick front row with all the fog going from Cutthroat Cove is so good. We recommended that, and that's we took our own advice and did it, and it was probably one of the better Maverick rides that we've gone.
Oh yeah.
So good. Now it is 11 o'clock. The park closes in exactly 1 hour, and we still haven't seen the Clowns death metal tour. We haven't seen that area completely in full force yet because we left right before, right after 8 o'clock, but before any clowns got there or anyone started doing anything. So we're gonna walk through there, head up towards the front of the park, and start to wrap this video up for the night. We just heard some music going on up here.
And now, look, I see some clowns.
Oh, there's a clown right there coming to get us.
I saw some clowns walking away from the stage, but I think they're
The music, the concert's over. Look at that, we missed the entire thing. What kind of trash is that? We missed it. Did we miss the music?
No.
Oh, good. Hello. Hi. Oh, thank you for watching. Where's the music? We missed it.
You just missed it. It was just a show, man.
Oh, come on.
I don't know what to tell you. That's what just happened.
Oh.
See, look, the man's right there.
There they are. We got
Missed the concert.
look, we met
Like
like
a half a second.
I know, we just heard music and now nothing. Look, there's some like, yeah, this area just not the same. And that is it from a very productive evening here, opening night, Cedar Point Halloweekends 2023. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go down and like it. It helps us so much with the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment down below about anything you like. Were you one of the many people that came up and said hi to us today? Thank you to all our members and people that watched our videos that said hi to us today.
Absolutely.
Always nice hearing from people. You know who you are. And if you're not a member, or if you're not a subscriber already, please go down and subscribe to the channel. We have tons of great content just like this.
Subscribing would be great.
That would make us very happy. So that is it for this video. Happy. That's it for this video. We'll see you guys next time right here on Beach Cliff
Studios.
Studios.